The village of Igbo thrived in the heart of the forest. Sunlight dappled through the leaves, painting the red earth in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Laughter echoed through the air, mingling with the rhythmic beat of drums. The villagers moved with a grace born of generations, their lives intertwined with the rhythms of nature. Igbo Alaye was a tapestry woven with vibrant colors, the air thick with the scent of wood smoke and spices. The villagers honored their ancestors and the orishas, the deities who governed their world. They celebrated life, love, and the bounty of the earth. At the heart of the village lived Adéola, a young woman known for her kind heart and inquisitive spirit. Her laughter was as bright as the sunrise, her eyes reflecting the wisdom of the ancient trees. She possessed a deep connection to the earth, a reverence for the stories whispered by the wind. Adéola yearned for knowledge, her heart seeking a deeper understanding of her place in the grand tapestry of life. One night, a dream invaded her sleep. It was vivid and strange, filled with swirling colors and the murmur of rushing water. Adéola found herself on the bank of a magnificent river, its waters shimmering like liquid gold. Towering trees lined its banks, their branches heavy with fruit. The air hummed with an unseen energy. She felt drawn to the river's edge, compelled by an unknown force. As she gazed into the depths, a giant fish, its scales glinting like 1,000 suns, rose from the water. Its eyes held ancient wisdom. The fish spoke, its voice a deep rumble that resonated in Adéola's bones. It spoke of a sacred river, a river of immense power and healing. It spoke of a destiny awaiting her, a path she must forge with courage and faith. When Adéola awoke, the dream lingered, its details etched into her soul. The image of the golden fish, its enigmatic words, filled her with a sense of urgency and purpose. She knew she had to find this river, this Osun that called to her from the depths of her dreams. Adéola sought out Baba Ifa, the village elder and a revered diviner. His wisdom, like the roots of the ancient Iroko tree, ran deep. She shared her dream, her voice trembling with a mixture of fear and excitement. Baba Ifa listened intently, his eyes twinkling with ancient knowing. Baba Ifa, with hands gnarled like ancient tree branches, cast the sacred kola nuts onto the divination tray. The nuts landed with a soft clatter, forming a pattern that spoke of destiny and sacrifice. A hush fell over the room as the old man traced the patterns, his brow furrowed in concentration. He saw in the scattered nuts a journey fraught with challenges, a path leading to a destiny greater than Adéola could imagine. "The river you seek is real, child," Baba Ifa finally intoned, his voice raspy but firm. "The Osun, the river of life, calls to you." A wave of relief washed over Adéola, followed by a surge of determination. Her dream was not a figment of her imagination, it was a calling. The journey would be perilous, he warned, but the rewards for both Adéola and her village would be immeasurable. He gave her a small pouch filled with herbs and charms, talismans to protect her on her journey. With a heart full of trepidation and excitement, Adéola bid farewell to her village. The villagers gathered, their faces etched with a mixture of worry and hope. They showered her with blessings and gifts, tokens of their love and support. Adéola stepped into the forest, the sunlight filtering through the dense canopy above. Her journey had begun. The forest was a living, breathing entity, its paths winding and treacherous. Adéola pressed on, her determination fueled by the memory of her dream and the weight of her village's expectations. She faced torrential downpours that threatened to wash away her resolve. She encountered creatures of myth and legend, their eyes gleaming in the darkness, yet she persevered. Guided by the whispers of the wind and the stars above, she moved forward, her spirit unbroken. Section 5. The River's Embrace. After weeks of arduous travel, Adéola emerged from the forest. Her clothes were torn, her body weary, but her spirit soared. Before her lay the river of her dreams, more magnificent than she could have imagined. The Osun flowed with a power that both awed and humbled her. Its waters, catching the golden rays of the setting sun, shimmered like molten gold. The air thrummed with an ancient energy, a symphony of life. As Adéola approached the riverbank, the golden fish from her dream surfaced, its scales flashing brightly. Its eyes, filled with an ageless wisdom, seemed to pierce through her very being. "You have shown great courage and resilience, child," the fish boomed, its voice a deep resonance that seemed to emanate from the river itself. "The Osun recognizes your spirit, a spirit worthy of its gifts." Section 6, Homeward Bound, A Hero's Welcome. Empowered by the river's blessing and guided by the wisdom of the golden fish, Adéola returned to Igbo-Alaye. The villagers, their faces etched with worry and hope, erupted in joyous celebration upon seeing her. They embraced her, their hearts overflowing with relief and gratitude. Adéola, forever changed by her encounter with the Osun, shared her experiences and the river's message. She spoke of the river's power, its ability to heal and nurture. She urged the villagers to honor the Osun, to live in harmony with nature, and so they did. Section 7, The River's Daughter. Adéola embraced her role as the bridge between her village and the Osun. She led the villagers to the riverbank, teaching them ancient rituals and songs to honor the river spirit. She became known as Osun's daughter, her life intertwined with the ebb and flow of the sacred river. Her wisdom, like the river itself, flowed through the village, nourishing its spirit. Years passed, seasons turned, and the village of Igbo-Alaye prospered under Adéola's guidance. The villagers lived in harmony with the Osun, their lives blessed by its bounty. Then one year, the rains failed to come. The sun, once a source of life, beat down mercilessly, scorching the earth. The once vibrant land grew parched and barren. The villagers, their faces etched with worry, turned to Adéola, their last hope. Section 8, A Land Thirsts. The once bountiful Osun slowed to a trickle, its lifeblood dwindling under the relentless sun. Crops withered, animals grew gaunt, and a pall of despair settled over Igbo-Alaye. The villagers, their faces etched with worry and desperation, gathered before Adéola's hut. Their pleas for help echoed through the village, their voices heavy with fear. Adéola's heart ached at the sight of her beloved village, once so full of life, now on the brink of despair. The Osun, her lifeline, seemed to weaken with each passing day. She knew she had to act, to call upon the river spirit and plead for its mercy. Section 9, Dance of Hope. Adéola, adorned in flowing white robes, stood at the river's edge. The villagers watched, their hopes and fears reflected in their eyes. She began to dance, her movements fluid and graceful, a silent plea to the river spirit. Her dance was a conversation with the river, a desperate plea for its return. As she danced, she poured her heart into every movement, her love for her village and the Osun fueling her every step. Her dance was a testament to her unwavering faith, a beacon of hope in the face of despair. Section 10, Gifts of the River. As Adéola danced, the clouds above began to gather, their shadows falling upon the parched earth. A low rumble echoed through the sky, growing louder with each passing moment. The wind picked up, swirling around Adéola, lifting her white robes like wings. And then from the heart of the storm, a voice boomed, its power shaking the very foundation of the earth. The river spirit Osun had heard Adéola's plea. She appeared before the awestruck villagers, a vision of power and grace. Osun, touched by Adéola's unwavering faith and love for her people, bestowed upon her a gift, a golden bracelet, shimmering with the river's essence. Section 11, Life Renewed. As Adéola lifted the golden bracelet, a symbol of Osun's blessing, the heavens opened. Rain, life-giving rain, poured down upon the thirsty land. The parched earth drank greedily, the riverbed filling with rushing water. The villagers erupted in cheers, their voices mingling with the sound of the revitalized Osun. The drought was broken, life returning to Igbo-Alaye. The trees, once bare, sprouted new leaves, their branches heavy with the promise of fruit. Animals, revitalized by the rain, grazed peacefully in the lush meadows. The village, once teetering on the brink of despair, was reborn, its spirit renewed. Section 12, Keeper of the Legacy. Adéola, her heart overflowing with gratitude, continued to guide her people, her wisdom and compassion as constant as the flow of the Osun. She taught the villagers to respect the balance of nature, to live in harmony with the spirits of the land. She shared the ancient rituals and songs, ensuring the legacy of the Osun would continue to flow through generations to come. The children of Igbo-Alaye, their eyes wide with wonder, listened intently to Adéola's stories. They learned about the Orishas, the sacredness of the Osun, and the importance of honoring their ancestors. They learned that true strength lay not in might, but in courage, compassion, and an unyielding faith. Section 13. Forever bound to Osun. Adéola, forever bound to the river that had chosen her, lived a long and fulfilling life. Her name, whispered on the wind, became synonymous with the Osun, a testament to the enduring power of faith, courage, and the interconnectedness of all living things. And so the legacy of Adéola, the girl who dared to dream and follow her destiny, lived on, woven into the very fabric of Igbo Alay, a timeless reminder that even the smallest voice can awaken the mightiest river.